Immortal Universe Explained, Interview with the Vampire, Mayfair Witches, and Tamalasca TV shows. AMC's Immortal Universe is expanding with new shows, with 2 already airing. Interview with the Vampire and Mayfair Witches, and another Anne Rice spinoff in development, the Talamasca. Interview with the Vampire is the second time adapting one of Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles book series after the classic 1994 movie adaptation starring Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. The TV series sees Sam Reid as Lestat de Lioncourt and Jacob Anderson as Louis de Pointe du Lac in the roles Cruise and Pitt originated. In it, Louis tells investigative journalist Daniel Molloy, Eric Bogosian, the story of his life both before and after becoming a vampire. Mayfair Witches, meanwhile, follows neurosurgeon Dr. Rowan Fielding, who, after a series of troubling events at work, returns to her birthplace for answers. She learns she comes from a long line of powerful witches, but that power comes at a price, as its source is an ancient, malevolent spirit known as Lasher. Alexandria Daddario brings Rowan to life in the series, while Lasher is played by Jack Houston. With AMC greenlighting so many shows based on Anne Rice's books, however, it can be difficult to know how they tie together or even if they connect at all. The Immortal Universe is based on Anne Rice's popular book series. How the shows connect. AMC's Immortal Universe is based on several of Anne Rice's book series. Currently, those book series are the Vampire Chronicles and Lives of the Mayfair Witches. The third TV show in development, the Talamasca, isn't a book series in and of itself, but it is an organization that exists in the books and now in the shows. While the Interview with the Vampire and Mayfair Witches shows haven't crossed over yet, it's just a matter of time until they do, just as they do in the books. In the books, it's arguably the Talamasca that binds all the series together. Members of the secretive organization appear in both the Vampire Chronicles and the Mayfair Witches books. Talamasca head David Talbot appears in multiple Vampire Chronicles books in a central role, but also becomes the lover of Merrick Mayfair in the Mayfair series. Aaron Leitner is another Talamasca agent who appears in both book series. In AMC's Mayfair Witches, however, the new character of Talamasca agent Cyprian Grieve appears to be an amalgam of Aaron Leitner and another book character, Michael Curry. If any character is likely to appear in multiple series, it will be him. Interview with the Vampire Season 2 also teased a potential crossover with Mayfair Witches or the Talamasca series already, introducing the character Raglan James at the end of the season. In the books, he's a rogue Talamasca agent kicked out of the Order who becomes the primary antagonist of the book, The Tale of the Body Thief. Interview with the Vampire and Mayfair Witches already air on AMC. So far, Anne Rice's Immortal Universe has 2 shows currently airing, the aforementioned Interview with the Vampire and Mayfair Witches. Interview with the Vampire was the first show to be adapted, which makes sense as the Vampire Chronicles books are far and away Anne Rice's most popular books. The first season aired in October 2022, and the second season, which premiered in May 2024, recently wrapped. Interview with the Vampire Season 3, which will adapt the second book in the series, The Vampire Lestat, was greenlit in June 2024 before the Season 2 finale even aired. Mayfair Witches became the second series adaptation in the universe, with Mayfair Witches Season 1 premiering in January 2023. It was renewed the very next month in February 2023 for a Season 2. Mayfair Witches Season 2, which added several new members to the cast including Thora Birch, Alyssa Giles, Ted Levine, and Ben Feldman, filmed in early 2024. A teaser trailer for Season 2 was shown at this year's SDCC, where it was announced the second season would be dropping sometime in early 2025. Of the 2 shows, Interview with the Vampire is by far the more popular of the 2, which isn't too much of a surprise considering the source material. The first 2 seasons have received rave reviews not just from critics, but also from audiences, earning praise for being one of the best written and subversive shows on television. While Mayfair Witches hasn't gotten quite the same praise, it's clearly still strong enough that it got an immediate Season 2 renewal, and AMC clearly has plans for it to be an integral part of the Immortal Universe moving forward, especially with the Talamasca series on way. Immortal Universe Show, RT Critic Score, RT Audience Score, Interview with the Vampire, 98%, 78%, Mayfair Witches, 44%, 47%,